Welcome to Birmingham, Alabama, the Magic City today at Protective Stadium as a couple of teams look to walk away as champions of the Birmingham Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Boston College's offense will start this game off. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Makes a man miss. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Boston College wants to play fast. Going up top on first down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Now 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch here. So Appalachian State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Looking for a man. It's right. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Off play action. Now sliding to his left. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Feeling some heat. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up. And
he lofts one down the sideline. Snatches it on the right. Open runway ahead. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Boston College.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Discards a man. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Wide out in motion. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll do it himself. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bond. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got great speed. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Nice move to keep moving. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking downfield, it's right. Fires to the middle. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. From the gun, wants to pass. Slides away. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
That's reeled in. It's Harris. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Boston College will send out the punt team. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll leave it with the lone back. And the Mountaineers get it past the sticks. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Give to the running back. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play action fake. They're bringing heat. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the 1st quarter will end. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Finds the tight end. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah, there's a saying in college football that your freshman year, when you get to bowl season, you're no longer a freshman. A lot of players grow up. You get the extra practices mentally, and from a confidence standpoint, you turn the page. I can remember back to my true freshman year, we were getting ready to play Penn State. We had a lot of NFL talent in my freshman.
A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Here comes a third down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. He'll pull it on the read. Still running at the 40. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the run. Hard running there. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. That's caught. It's Jackson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. They're going to run it. Able to get one down to the 15. Here on third down, will they go back to the running game? Back to throw, it's right. Makes the grab. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Boston College right back to the line. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and then it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
Hauls it in. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Off play action on first down. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Off the boot, looking for his man. Quickly complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll bring it back. It's Johnson. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Boston College will send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch called for and made. On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw. Fires to the right. It's caught. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He's going to pass. Gets rid of it. It's on target and complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Wants to throw on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He'll just keep slinging it. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. He's got it. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, App State.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Got it in the middle, it's McGowan.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an entertaining first half. And always such a fun and vibrant environment there in Birmingham at the Birmingham Bowl. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that, let's send it back to Reese and the fellas for the second half of the Birmingham Bowl.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. To the air, it's right. On the run, fires downfield. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Here's the handoff. Smashes through. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Boston College wants to play fast. They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed...
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. Wide open downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. To the air, it's Castellanos. Getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. The aerial assault continues. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got it. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. BC trying to turn this red zone trip into a party in the mods. The back goes in motion. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quick strike complete. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Boston College! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. A 70-yard touchdown drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Facing a third down and short from the 26. It's a draw. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the ground, he's got it again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's right. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. The Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's got enough to give Boston College the first down.
And I love working the slot receivers, and you see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Boston College right back to the line. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
When you play zone coverage, everybody drops back. Everybody has eyes on the quarterbacks. You're not really looking at the wide receivers a lot of times, so they can slip in those little cracks.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Complete out of the backfield. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Hand off from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Single back formation, and they give it to it. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly on the move. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
And incomplete on the deep ball. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. This time he's got it.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
receiver, looks it in, it's complete. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Now the play fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. The Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. The give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Line getting set on second down. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw, it's right. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They'll try to pop the draw. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they go back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights. All the pressure, all the eyeballs on him, he delivered.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
Boston College wants to play fast.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
No huddle offense to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. He's looking to throw it. Forced out of the pocket. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Let's see what they've got on second down. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Got his man on the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
To the air, it's right. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there, incomplete. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. Trying to get to him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
It's really frustrating because you're fighting. You know you have to get the ball back to your offense. You're trailing. It's the 4th quarter, and then he goes and does something like that. Just pulls the rabbit out of the hat, makes the play, gets the 1st down. I got to try to stay focused. Man, I got to get this ball back to my offense.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to...
And that pass is intercepted. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it.
Boston College, 14.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Bond.
And in this situation, late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Gets it out quickly. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Boston College right back to the line. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty...
He lobs one high down the left side. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. Now Now from inside the red zone. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jones. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, wants to throw. He's got it on the run. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Got it set up on the outside. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Eagles. Lead in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
26, Boston College. 29.
On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll go right back to him. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. This is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right? Fix it, get it back together, try to pull some wins, try to figure this thing out.
It's frustrating too, David, because this is a team that has a lot of talent. I think part of the problem these last couple of games now has been lack of effort. So if you're on the coaching staff, maybe you're ready to start giving new guys an opportunity to see the field and just see what they can do.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been